Comparison between the Prevectron and the interceptor. The interceptor has a series of capacitors that charge to the point that they're full, and it discharges and empties the capacitors. When the capacitors get full again, it discharges and creates an upward streamer. Everything is empty out of the capacitors, it discharges. The Prevectron has a series of capacitors in there that get charged. There's a device in there that reads the rate of rise. When that starts to happen, there's going to be a discharge from the cloud or a lightning strike. That's when that switch is thrown and an upward streamer is created at the right time. The Prevectron doesn't lose or send up charges that aren't going to be used. Also with the Prevectron, our capacitors are in parallel, wired in parallel. Therefore, if we lose one, we still have the rest of them that are being used. In the interceptor, what we have is in series. If we lose one of the capacitors, we lose the whole system. Therefore, the interceptor is not the Prevectron. The interceptor, we have cut one apart. This is the main rod. There is a nut here that, like a 16 or 18 gauge copper wire, is connected down here to this bottom plate. If we put a continuity tester on here, put it on the top rod and the bottom rod, we have continuity as long as that is connected with this screw. If we take the screw off and disconnect this cable, there is no continuity. Therefore, there's not a main central rod. Everything that's supposed to flow is supposed to flow either through this conductor or through the skin of the interceptor. The Prevectron has a complete central rod that goes all the way through, and that's what happens. You don't have to have a jump to get this to work.